This is Nathanael Morton with Morty Mondays, episode 11, where I give you the motivation to develop a positive and winning mindset. And today I would like to talk to you about appreciation. And to do that, I'm going to use one of my favorite books, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is one of the greatest books, if not the best book ever written on human relations and how to deal with people. So everything you see is going to come, everything you hear is going to come directly out of this book. And if you remember Morty Mondays, episode 1, where I talked about smiling, okay, that came directly from this book too. So I highly recommend that you get this, go to your library, get it on Amazon, whatever you need to do. Anyways, so back in the 1920s, there was a man named Charles Schwab. And Charles Schwab was one of the first millionaires in American business. He was one of the first people to ever earn a salary of over $1 million. And to give you an idea of how much this was back then, this is back when $50 a week was considered a lot of money. So Charles Schwab was very well off. He worked for Andrew Carnegie, and he was the president of Andrew Carnegie Steel Corporation. So they asked Andrew Carnegie, why do you pay this man over $1 million a year, over $3,000 a day? Why do you do that? And Andrew Carnegie said, it's easy. This man has the ability to arouse enthusiasm in all of my workers. He gets them to do more work and very high quality work. So then they went and they interviewed Charles Schwab. And they said, Mr. Schwab, what do you attribute all your success to? And he said, I consider my greatest asset my ability to arouse enthusiasm in my workers. And the way that I do that is by appreciation and encouragement. And he went on to say that there is nothing that so kills a man's ambition than criticism from his superiors. He said, I am anxious to find praise, but hesitant to find fault. I am anxious to appreciate, but I am hesitant to point out what somebody did wrong. Most of you are not presidents of companies, nor do you ever care to be, but this can work for everybody. You cannot miss the significance to what he said. He said that most people are quick to criticize, but hesitant, if ever, to appreciate. He said we need to flip that around. We need to be quick to appreciate, but hesitant to criticize. And this goes for everyone. This goes for teachers, supervisors, husbands and wives, parents. Okay, if you're a teacher, you need to appreciate the little things that your students do and try not to criticize at every little thing they do wrong. If you're a parent, appreciate your children. Don't criticize. If you're a supervisor, appreciate your employees. Don't criticize. Nobody likes the boss who criticizes every little thing that they do wrong. Just to give you an idea of the type of boss that Mr. Schwab was, there's a story that goes, there were 3 men, 3 steel workers, and they were smoking cigars underneath a no smoking sign. Now, what do you think a normal supervisor would do? They'd go, hey, don't you see the sign? Okay, now what did Mr. Schwab do? Catch this. Mr. Schwab went up to them and he said, boys, he said, you see the no smoking sign? You can't smoke in here. But catch this. Then he pulled out 4 cigars from his jacket and he said, you can't smoke in here. How about us 4 go outside? We smoke these together. And he went outside and they smoked cigars with their boss. Okay, now obviously I'm not telling you to go outside and smoke cigars, but if you look at it, you can understand the significance as to what he did there and how it was hard for his workers not to respect him when he was that type of boss, when he was on their side. I'm here to tell you that no matter who you are, you can appreciate people. And this is such a powerful and beneficial thing that you can do. So I have a challenge for you, and I'm going to do the challenge myself. But the challenge is, just like smile, we are going to write on a note card, appreciate 5 people. And every day, you're going to put this in your pocket. Every day when you touch this in your pocket, it's going to remind you to appreciate 5 people. You can do more if you want. That'll be even more powerful. But I challenge you to give appreciation to at least 5 people a day for the next week. And then we'll pick up with the next Morty Monday. But also, I want to give a huge shout out to Angels and Aesthetics for providing me with this fresh t-shirt. They are a faith-based fitness clothing brand whose goal is to keep their faith in every part of their life and not just one day a week, which is Sunday, in case you missed that. But this brand is run by a couple of my buddies, so make sure you go show them some love. My favorite is this black gold wing tee, the shirt I have on, and I'll show you the back. But this is my favorite t-shirt, number one, because it is only $12. Okay, you cannot beat that. And I like to shop on a budget. And number two, the sleeves are hugging. Okay, I like shirts that fit nice and also do not shrink in the dryer. That is my biggest thing. And I've dried this 1,000 times, not really, but like 10 times, and it has not shrunk. And that is the biggest thing with me in clothing. So make sure you go check them out, link in the description. And last but not least, share this video to turn somebody's mopey Monday on Monday into a morning Monday. Oh my goodness. Thanks, guys. Can you tell I love what I do?